Alright, I think we are back live. Let's make sure of it in 15 seconds. Apologies for the technical issues. For some reason, I'm not able to connect OBS to the server. So yeah, we are streaming with a little bit of delay today, and we're hoping it will make everyone feel safer about their information and strategies. And yeah, let's get going then. Let's see how the defendant is handling the defense. Still in the same spot, apparently. Their favorite first stone, second Guardian Stone defense. So yeah, let's see how the challengers will handle this. This week it seems that Magnificat and UJ are allied to... Oh, I even see some Jolox. No CC this week it seems. Or maybe later, who knows. They are pushing pretty hard on both sides. You can see Arrow Shower flying on both sides. They're handling the statuses pretty well though. No. A lot have dropped on the challenger side. So much that hillbillies are pushing on them. Finish the job. There you go. You haven't seen Guardians over here to add to their numbers. You can be pretty strong with SK. Especially when you're using the horn shield and all sorts of range resistance. The melee sword guardian will hurt you very much. Right, challenges are reorganizing. Are getting ready to push. Once again. Oh yes, thank you for that. I will hide the pets. I believe this is the command. Alright, no more pets on site. Thank you for that, Jan. Alright, you can see that the challengers have learned since the last few weeks. They're trying to stack some more people together, as you can see. Make it more difficult to target key classes. Maybe they have reviewed their WoE footage, maybe some advice from Stewie last week. But any improvement is good to take. Moving forward is West Panthers. Hillbillies I'm not letting go. Oh, also, since we've had some difficulties at early of the stream. I forgot to mention that Stewie will not be joining us this week, unfortunately. He has other obligations this Saturday, so apologies about that. Alright, that was a swift push, but the challengers had some backup. Let's see if they managed to kill enough key classes from hillbillies. attempt of slow grace from above was quickly stopped. See some people stacked in the front line here, and they need, yes, they need some other people to cover them. They want to keep them safe long enough to make an impact. Definitely not stacked completely well. A bit better, but unfortunately the professor is down. Hillbillies on the other hand are handling it a bit better. We see stacked characters here. There you go. Tinkers, professors are stacked. That would be how you would want to stack, yeah. I'll probably quickly fall back as to not lose any key classes. Yes, there you go. After all, the entrance is very close, so they can get back up very quickly. On the other hand, hillbillies have a very convenient flag. I believe the respawn is around here, outside. Either way, very convenient. Now we see another attempt. Notice they don't go past this point, except for a few stragglers. But yeah, it is a bit risky to go past that point for the defendant. There. Right, very quickly killed past that point. Way too advantageous for the attackant. Yes, Agurno, I was mentioning it before, TC doesn't seem to be present this week, so they have their three guilds alliance. Although I do feel like the Jologs seems a bit lower in numbers. Maybe that's just an impression. Maybe he's not giving a second to breathe. Immediately on the offensive. Let's try to follow how far they go. Oops. Alright. I think my character is stuck behind that. There you go. Yeah. I have learned this time, nothing past this point. The next attempt. Already taking damage from the snipers behind here. Yeah. The next 7 with full reduction will melt to the snipers spamming the whole time. Let's follow them. Right, pushed even further this time. Looks like they weren't even punished for it. Oh, there is the very tanky priest from every week. Unfortunately, not tanky enough for face. You make it back in time to hell. Right. Class dropped from every side, but looks like a lot more from the challengers. Yep. Very strong class push here. This very narrow path is very convenient for the defense. Pick an extra kill here. I see more of those when WoE stats will be a thing. This is currently working on that. When WoE stats are involved, usually there is more of risky plays to get those extra points. Okay, here they go again. Hello, Ice SPD. I see you're asking if there are random options, and yes, we have random options. I will link you the wiki. 1 second. There you go. In this link, you can see all the available random options with the variation depending on the item slot and the weapon level. Oh yeah, feel free to take a look. Oh, more further push for the challengers. Let's see if that works out. I see many holes on the Gamantane. Not sure if they have the firepower with the wizard to make use of it. It's like not this time at least. Looks like Hillbilly is trying some ballsy moves here. This will cost them a few classes. There you go. So just as a note, these Hydra are not unkillable, they're simply glitched, so I will refresh my screen. There you go. by Hydrax. After killing a few key classes, that's usually where you would want to push a bit harder, but maybe the challengers have also lost a few classes they are waiting for. Yeah, unfortunately, those kind of actions where you want a bomber to DPS, you would only want that when they're stacked with others, not solo and easy to pick. See how that goes. Yeah, Sniper's doing a lot of work here. We see this line on the Sniper that was here, that's so much damage. Push them all the way. Oh, thank you, SPD. Hope you enjoy it. We also have a reroll system, so if you have two equipments that are of the same kind, let's say two slotted cotton shirt for simplicity, you can reroll the option on one of them. There is a dear friend Ivan, so shout out to Ivan, aka 6x6, who is going to say hello. Looks like another push, a challenger being outpushed by the defendant. Seems like Sniper is working great for them. Not only is it a lot cheaper than bombs, but even if it requires a lot more support, like provoke, like berserk pitch. But yeah, it's definitely paying for itself here. Ah yes, we do have, as you can see, the lifting sunglasses here. That's something that I do appreciate in the latest update. Also the yapping cat. An attempt of slow grace. There it goes. Oh, very aggressive push. I'm not sure if that will be enough this time. Actually, I see the Sniper that are free DPS doing a lot of damage. Sniper were surprisingly exposed. I'm surprised they didn't pay the price for it. Want to keep an eye on those Falcons. Make sure to drop them as soon as possible if you're the challenger. As for the defendant, aggressive push like that are good. But you need to drop them fast enough. See another push here. It's lasting a lot longer this time. They're holding up. I'm not able to locate the snipers. Slow Guys was getting ready to go. Don't see it come out though. No. Yuki class dropping from each side. See how that holds up. See Falcon over here. Only one though. If the other sniper dropped. You can see the difference between single characters on the challenger side and very stacked back on the defending side, which have done a lot. I see also no more LP on the challenger side. It's very dangerous if there's any DD wizard on the fence. I know, Ivan. I know. Glad to see you here though. And yes, I agree, those snipers were definitely in range of bombs. So these kind of things you want to review in WoE footage later on, and make sure to point out when that happens on the next time. Looks like the challenger were pushed once again. You see how snipers are melting the opponents every time. Yes, Ivan. I believe these guilds are more from old school kind of time. So yeah, they're adapting every week. We see little progress here and there, and yeah, we're hoping eventually there will be a separate guild fighting each other. We might even extend to 2 forts if that comes to that. If there are too many guilds for 1 fort. But yeah, that is as you noticed, of course, improvement. Hey, I tend to call hillbillies hate breed because they have the same initials, but yeah, hillbillies do make mistakes here and there, but they're a lot more organized, for sure. Last week when we had Stewie, he kept calling hillbillies CC, and now I'm calling them hate breed. Yeah, this is what you would want to avoid, having single characters going forward. That's definitely something that needs improvement. Yes, they are. Also, a note, in case you are not aware, you will see people stunning. We do not have the Dark Basilium yet, so it is a time before stun is resolved, pretty much. Looks like the Challenger still held decently this spot. Weren't pushed all the way this time, so that's pretty good. Yes, we do see a lot of AoE coming from the Challenger. Yes, Hate Greed is from over 10 years ago, so yeah. The way you would want to stack when you go forward, which is probably what Hillbillies is doing, is you count down 3, 2, 1, and everyone will move one cell. Use first ed to position yourself, to stop yourself from moving. And yeah, that's how you stand. It is a bit difficult to organize that with 3 kills, that's to know. It's a bit far to sharpshoot from, but it worked. This is a second War of Emporium with snipers being MVPs on the Hillbilly side. I wonder if the challengers might take inspiration. I could see a lot of snipers making a huge difference in this. If you have multiple guilds, you can afford multiple snipers, so who knows, we might see that in the future. We did observe 2 weeks in a row of snipers making a big impact on it. Yes, I mean, Dark Basilium will eventually come. Next update is Nameless, and after that is on official side is Dark Basilium. As is true, Ivan. However, you need to consider that you need a fast casting wizard with it, which means you would invest a lot in gears of cast reduction. Catherine Chiron is expensive. Dark Illusion is. I'm not even sure I have seen Dark Illusion on the market so far. So yeah, it is a huge investment. Oh, they are trying to push very hard currently. Let's see how that goes. The hard push is kinda working as a alternative to stacking, but Hillbillies held up and are pushing back. Pushing quickly like that means also that your SPP will have a much harder time following up, so it comes with the risk that Hillbillies definitely used. The snipers did not move, they kept pushing. Oh, actually, if they expect such a big pack. I see a recall here that was cancelled. Not sure if it was an arrow shower or something like that. The Challenger do have a decent stack here. Oh, they are losing their front line. Will they even be able to use that? That is a very dangerous spot to be in. Somehow he is holding up. Oh, that confusion killed him though. We saw the exclamation, the question mark on his head. It pushed him even further down. Oh, let's see. They will be able to use that. How many snipers? A sniper went down? I think both snipers went down actually. Yes, the slow is doing a lot of work when you're fighting too many people against you. You see many people inside them and in front of them. I'm afraid the challengers lost too many. Hillbillies are cleaning up. They got, I think, at least one sniper back. Don't see a Falcon. Oh, challengers are back to pushing. See how that goes. We're seeing a lot of Popsicle On the challenger side, I'm guessing many didn't have time to repair their armors. There were like 3 pushes back to back, so yeah. It's the downside of having to push so often without a single break of without a single break to go repair your equipment. Yes, hillbillies definitely have a very much higher experience in current meta WoE, and the other guilds are catching up. It's interesting to know that we do have in-guild sharpshoot, in-guild mindbreak, and in-guild provoke. So there is no need for what they used to call the mindbreak guilds with alts and such. We're seeing a frontline sharpshooting here. Is that work? It is working actually. I see many people dropping. Challenges are not stopping, keeping on pushing forward, not getting discouraged. Oof. I've seen a few people already drop in the front line, even more now. Snipers on the back, definitely doing work here. We see melting health. There is a refresh with delay, I believe. But yeah, on a wizard, you are able to cast from so far away. If you cast Stormgust, you don't only have the 9 cells range, you also have a further cell where a Stormgust can reach, for instance. And Gambantane has, I believe, 14 cells range, so definitely don't need to be in the front line as a wizard. Yeah, so the slow grace reached the front line. I'm not sure if it reached anyone that's still alive. Hillbillies are pushing anyway. What you would want to stack in the front are classes such as Professor, the Bombers. I also saw a Magic Stalker that can be useful in the front. However, Magic Stalker will have some difficulties before Dark Basilium is available. See how that goes this time. See sharpshooting from the center here. That's a very good position. And reach all the way up to about here. Oh, there you go. Melting Hand. Is a very tanky priest that we see every week. We're pushing further, although a bit slower this time. Maybe they lost some classes, who knows? Oh, no, they are pushing pretty hard now. Many profs went down. One thing you can take advantage of before Dark Basilium is available as well is you can have many gypsies with Dazzler. That can help a lot. Some revelation here. I mean, if someone is barely resistant to stun, they will stun for a significant amount of time if there's many gypsies spamming Dazzler. Yeah, this push goes. Looks like the Professor is trying to reflect without gears. I'm not sure how that worked out, I don't see him anymore. See some Falcons, they're repositioning, there goes a sharpshoot. Huge damage here in the front line, that's all you need. They go pushing. Right. Striker left here. Getting webbed. They fish them. Speed pot through. See a decrease Agi dispel fight here. Didn't last too long. Neither of them wanted to die. Oh, that was very unexpected. Feel a lot of Dazzler coming from Hillbillies, as you see the Wizard stunning a lot. Bombers as well. Oh, we saw a sniper coming to the front there, that was dangerous. Sniper around this position, around here. You can reach about here, yeah. That's where we see the HP bar going lower. We see a recall here. That wasn't stopped, but there is no LP to stop any DPS, any kind of magic DPS. You see the Stormgust not giving them a second to breathe. There you go. this push is a bit slower than what we're used to. Not sure they're organized around. Okay. Airbreeze won't give them time for that. Pushing immediately the weaker front line this time. Looks like the other stone has been rebuilt. Don't think it will last very long though. Unless they all decide to go defender. This spot is a lot more convenient to defend. Definitely better than the other. Yeah, reminder that since there is no Dark Basilium or Orc Hero working in North Emporium, since MVPs are disabled, only way to get stun immunity is through Vit. At least for now. Oh yeah. At least one person is trying to deal with the snipers with a best armor or something like that. Thanks to the rolls, you can slide freeze resistance and able to use a best armor. It works pretty good against snipers usually. Without Evil Druid, they have a hard time being Suncurse immune. And Gypsy. We stun them apparently. And try to move from that position to avoid making any cell they will need. The lions go to the other stone maybe? That's correct. The Earth Ball does the blind status here. Not sure if the Alliance is reorganizing or if they're leaving since there is only 9 minutes left. Let's take a look. They're standing outside. Oh, someone decided to go break the first stone. First stone has been destroyed. Are still defending. Don't wanna ease on them just in case they come back rushing this. No, it's like they might lose their gypsy there. No, should be winged. And I lost it, I guess. UJ preparing an attack. Maybe to gain some experience on stacking, who knows? Go a bit on the front. Yeah, it's just them. Oh, they are getting pushed pretty hard. An OLP here. All the way to the entrance. Thank you, Prof. Another note as well, since Gospel is disabled for WoE, the sniper damage you would see is literally their normal damage. So yeah, you need a lot of stacking of buffs such as Provoke and Zergpot, but it is efficient and a lot cheaper than bombs. Wizards had a better position, but they pushed too fast on them. All the way to the entrance. Push too hard, they can even use the second one. Over here. If it wasn't the last 5 minutes, it would be dangerous to push like this, but they can afford to do it now. I don't know if there is a sneaky recall or any such thing. 5 minutes is a bit short to push all the way to the amp. The defending guild. Oh, actually, firing another attack. They drop the priest. They drop. That's the other flag. Will this Soul Linker be able to destroy the Imperium? Looks like a no. You can see live the damage of sharpshoot on that person. That was definitely what we see during GVGs. all the way to the entrance. Yeah, I see hillbillies have builds that should be not stun immune, but it seems the alliance is not exploiting that too much. I would say more gypsies, maybe sniper to use the big numbers. A couple snipers on each guild would probably do a lot of work. As long as you need one person in front of you and you can sharpshoot them in the hillbillies here. As long as you have someone in front of you, you can deal damage. Yeah, that would probably work a lot better. Yes. Actually, Ivan, there's no need for bridge since you hit them in guilds, so you don't need to deal damage to them. And just, it's like no shift on Iroh. You can target your own guildmate and deal no damage to them. Definitely a build worth going for. You do need to terrorize a lot on that build. You want it to be as much stun immune as possible and status immune as possible. You want them to be able to continuously deal damage. But yeah, that really paid off. So there you go. And the fourth one for you, and winner is Hillbillies. Alright, thank you all for watching, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying Virus, our latest update that was adapted to per renewal. And yeah, a lot of work was done on that, and we're always happy to see people going for the MVPs, going for the instances, the films. It's and the new gears especially. And yeah, that's it for me today, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.